and has officially made another Overwatch 2 video, which is amazing because that's like literally 3 in the past like 2 months. But we have another one. It's only about it's exactly 4 minutes and 20 seconds, which doesn't surprise me. But I'm gonna watch it real quick. I haven't seen it yet, but I do want to take a look before we get started to see what my boy Dunkey has to say.
If Overwatch 2 is a couple new maps and some heroes, but they take out Bastion and Torbjorn due to a glitch, I will be very disappointed.
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit. It's like a cold
2,
Winky. It's nothing
and
too
it
bad.
reminded me of a Stephen Wonder song. And the name of that song is
I already know.
Ass.
Yeah, you haven't done
this
nothing
game
yet.
is as lazy as it gets. Blizzard, what the hell type of game is this? Don't you guys have computers to make new stuff for Overwatch? The haters have been calling this game Overwatch 1.1. I gotta say, haters, you are dumb. You don't know what you're talking about. This is more like Overwatch 0.3 because they're actually removing content.
Which actually is kind of true. Like, we're reverting back to what Overwatch was before we added everything into the game. Before we added a bunch of shields, before we added a bunch of stun. And obviously, there's an upgrade to the engine and like the UI, but we literally are just scaling it back to what it was in the beginning. And I couldn't be any more happy. So honestly, I'll take Overwatch 0.3. I'm fine with that.
Already Blizzard has removed the new Battle Royale mode. I'm already seeing dozens of players longing for the old days of Overwatch 2 where you couldn't log into the game.
Benji, what are you doing? You have to play the game.
Immediately, you are confronted with the horrifying truth that roll queue is still in the game, except they took out the fast pass system
Which,
from before.
again, I agree with Dunkey on this. Roll queue sucks. Bring back open queue. Although people would lock tank instantly, but either way, bring back frickin' open queue as the main ladder, dude. I was so sad when I saw. First off, if you're gonna do roll queue and open queue, you gotta pick one or the other, dude. We can't keep doing this like pussyfooting around where we like have 2 ladders, dude. It drives me nuts because nobody plays open queue, everyone plays roll queue, but it still is like just this nagging thing that it's like, oh yeah, that's over there, but it's like no one plays it. It's a ghost town. It makes the game look terrible. So it's like, bro, just like pick a ladder. If you're going to make the game roll queue, just have roll queue as the competitive ladder. If you're going to have open queue as the main one, then just make open queue and get rid of roll queue. Like, drives me nuts. It makes Overwatch look bad. It honestly does.
Because it didn't actually work.
Somebody has to counter the Pharaoh.
In terms of gameplay, Overwatch 2 has made extensive, sweeping changes to its classic formula. Like, Ryan's name has been changed to Cassidy.
Name's McCree.
Okay, I guess they changed it again.
Come on, Cole. Try a little harder.
What the fuck is his name? One of the key design philosophies.
I'm sorry. I still can't. Dude, I'm struggling to call him Cassidy in game. I am struggling hard. It's just so much easier to say Cree. I'm sorry. 6 years of conditioning, dude. It's tough.
People. In order to log in, you now need to provide a phone number, and that shit better not be prepaid. You will also need to provide the address to the house that you own to play this game. If you are living at your parents' house, sorry, you can't play. If you are living in an apartment, that doesn't count. You need to have proof of ownership, and that mortgage better be paid up. You will also need to provide the license plate number for your vehicle, and I hope for your sake that it is a Mercedes-Benz or fancier. The biggest change of Overwatch 2 is that each team only gets 1 tank now. To compensate for this, tanks are much more powerful in this game. But Blizzard forgot that there was a mode called Open Queue, where you can have as many tanks as you want, and you can't counter them because they removed Bastion from the game.
I didn't even think about that. You can pick as many tanks as you want in Open Queue. Bro. What? There's literally no point in picking any other role. You don't even need healers. You just need all tanks. Literally, you could just go all tanks. You just go all tanks. I didn't even think about that, dude. Bro, open queue's got to be a mess.
Glitch because nobody play tested the game because nobody wants to play Overwatch 2. Sometimes when I'm playing this game, I think to myself, why? Is this even fun? Overwatch 2 makes great strides here by having your playable character actually tell you when you're having fun.
I'm having fun.
What's tricky about making a game like this work is balancing all.
Wow. Wow, I really am enjoying this game now.
the different heroes. In a perfect game, every character would feel powerful. In this game, Blizzard balances heroes by making them feel weaker or more generic. When the game first came out, Roadhog's hook was insane. That was just, if you grab somebody, dead. Today, if you grab somebody with Roadhog's hook, you die. You fucking dumbass.
Yep.
In Overwatch 1.
Yep. I mean, he's stronger, obviously, now, but I do agree, dude. Even though people say Hog is broken, he feels like, even though he's good, don't get me wrong, his playstyle at the end of Overwatch 1 was, he was just so vulnerable. And it, like, yes, you could get hooks and kills, but, like, it just wasn't worth it. It's almost like using Barrage as Pharah, like, knowing you're going to die. It's like, I don't know. It was so unrewarding to get hooks as Hog, because it was very, very hard to get out alive unless your team supported you on it. So, like, in lower ranks, dude, you just get punished so quickly. Which, again, it's still kind of the same thing. Hog right now just feels like he can get punished very quickly for going for hooks. It's like you almost do not want to do it. Like, you only hook if it's one person, they're out of place, that's it. But, like, his hook is his main, in my opinion, his main part of his kit. And to not, like, be scared to use his main part of his kit just feels like a very underpowerful hero in the game.
Freeze people. That was her whole gimmick, remember? Now she just slows them down. In the old Overwatch,
Hey, don't talk shit about my May's good, dude. Heck you. May's better now. May is so much better than she was before. Get out of here.
That stupid ass Tire gets a saxophone kill. Look at the Tire in Overwatch 2. What is that?
Oh, that is super low. That is so
If
slow.
you punched a healer in Overwatch 1, they were removed from the match. In Overwatch 2, I can't even kill a fucking D-Mech Diva. The PvP.
Which I'm down for, dude. Kill Doom. I still say remove Doom from the game. I will not be taking questions.
Is a piece of shit. However, we still haven't played the co-op mode because they delayed it to next year because they probably didn't even start working on it yet. None of Overwatch's core issues have been addressed here. 5v5 ends up making the game even more steamroll heavy than the original. The game still expects an unrealistic amount of teamwork from a community of players that needed roll queue to pick their characters for them.
Yes. Which is a further argument back to open queue, dude. I would win more games in open queue because I had the, like, ability to, like, rally a team together to, like, pick a good comp. Like, I was like the positive voice in chat, so we were always the team that had, like, a good comp, and then the other team was just an absolute mess, and I was just like, yes.
And the objectives are still anti-fun garbage.
Why are we here?
Overwatch 2 isn't the worst game I've played this year, but it's definitely the most disappointing. But still better than Valorant.
I don't know about that, dude. I enjoy Valorant. I don't play it often, which is probably contributes to why I like it a little bit more, but Valorant is still kind of fun. It feels more flowy, better. But Overwatch 2 is, I'm telling you, dude, Overwatch 2 is still much better than Overwatch 1. Now, with that being said, coming from someone that's been playing the game every day for God knows how long, yes, it's a welcome breath of fresh air. But for people that are returning to the game, yeah, it still doesn't feel like enough to call it a sequel. Hopefully the PvE will redeem that, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see. For now, Overwatch 2 PvP is better than Overwatch 1, though, and that is all I can ask for, dude. The best FPS game, shooter, whatever you want to call it, got better instead of being absolutely unbearable to play. So that's all I